That's better. Hello everybody. How are you all doing? It is Tuesday. This is going to be a weird week because of the holiday and everything. Alright. I am coming to my face so I can go outside and weed eat. And I think me and Sophie are going to go walk when it gets a little bit cooler. It is just so hot. It just poured here. So it's like super dang humid. So, alright. Y'all hop on. Y'all please say hey. And today we're going to do the, we're going to do our touch trio today. I'm going to try using the loose powder though instead of the pressed. Just to kind of show you guys like a little different look. I'm going to do it with the foundation because I'm going to show you what I normally do every day because I tend to have oily skin. So this is what's left of my makeup. I think it's I'm pretty impressed with it. This is what's left from 5 o'clock this morning. Okay. This morning I did do foundation and I did do the crepe pressed powder, not the loose powder on top. And I'm going to show y'all how I do it because every day I do put some form of loose or pressed powder on top of my setting powder because I tend to be oily, especially not in the winter time, but right now because it's hot and humid. It's like 98 degrees and 100% humidity. So we're going to just do kind of my normal routine, but I'm going to show you with the new loose powder. So I don't know, are you guys, if you are a loose powder girl, type in a 1 down below because I would love to know if you like to wear loose powder. There are just some people that's what they prefer is a loose powder. For some reason, that was just something I never wore, so kind of never really got in the habit of wearing loose powder. So, I don't know, I guess for me, I just go and grab pressed first, but there's nothing wrong with loose powder. Alright, so let's take this all off from today. So we have, free shipping is still going on. We had like, I want to say it was maybe Friday or Saturday that there was still like 150,000 orders that could be placed, or 100,000 orders left before free shipping ended. So it's still going on right now. The Presenter's Kit is still shipping for free just right now. So take advantage of that, alright? It's definitely, I doubt it'll last till Thursday because the last day of the month is when everybody like puts in these massive orders and stuff. So I highly doubt that it'll still be available. Alright, now that my makeup's off, can you just tell how much that makeup had lasted all day? Right? A lot, right? Look at all the redness and stuff that's in my face. Okay, so I just used one of our shine cloths to take it off. This is what was left on my face. Love our shine cloth. Spencer does too. He uses that to take off his eye black from baseball. Alright, so we're going to put some primer on our face first. I'm almost at the bottom of my primer. So, let's see what we have going on. The luminizers, we still have 2 colors available. We have Opaline, which is the dark one, available. And we have Pearly, which I like Pearly. Pearly is one of my favorite colors. I could totally do Pearly. I could do Pearly and show y'all Pearly today. It's not too dark. But then it would kind of defeat the whole purpose of the powder. So I don't know if you can see it that well. Alright, so we're just putting on our primer. Remember, primer is going to help let your foundation last longer. It is also going to help you use less foundation. It's also going to help keep your foundation from settling your fine lines and pores, alright? If you are a unique liquid foundation virgin, then you're going to want to get your primer as your first step in our giveaway, in our trio. Okay, I'm going to use a powder puff brush and we're going to do a mixture, okay? I'm getting tan. I got more tan this weekend. I don't tan my face, but I tan my chest. So a lot of times, you know, you don't want to have a super white face with a dark chest because that looks really weird, right? So I'm mixing now organza and taffeta. All right, remember I did tell you guys you're gonna more than likely, depending on how much sun you get, you're gonna have a winter shade and a summer shade. This is the perfect time to stock up and get both So what I do is organza is my winter shade, taffeta is my summer, but until I get there, I just mix them. All right, got my powder puff brush. Which one's this one? I'm kind of doing, right now I've moved to half and half. All right, so half organza, half taffeta, okay? But that's where I'm slowly transitioning to. And we're just gonna use the puff brush because you know why? It's easy. It helps blend it out really, really well. I find it doesn't make it streaky at all. I was having issues with the liquid foundation brush. That is why I'm not gonna recommend the liquid foundation brush for you people. If you purchase the Touch Trio, I like the powder puff brush because then you can use it to apply your setting powder. You can use it to apply pressed powder, loose powder, whatever. All right. So see how good this matches because I'm half and half right now. All right. I've got a little bit more tan. We have baseball again this weekend. I'm not going Saturday because I gotta work. Unless they play late. I don't know. But I'm just transitioning to my summer shades. All right, so it's a little bit of organza, a little bit of taffeta, which is kind of crazy because organza is a cool color and taffeta is a neutral, so go figure on that one. But you're gonna find too that sometimes you can wear more than one color. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take crepe. All right, that is the new colors. Crepe is the lightest color. All right, so this is how they come. The loose powders, they come and they have a cute little door so it doesn't make a poofy mess. And then we'll take this little paper, this little sealer off. Crepe is the lightest color in the new cup foundations, okay? So if you are lighter than me, do not get any of the new colors because they're not gonna work for you, okay? They're gonna be too dark. All right, so I could use my puff brush. I'm gonna use my powder concealer brush. All right, so the loose powders kind of have like this little trampoline thingy right here, okay? So I always wear powder, but I don't like to put a heavy dose of powder after I put on my foundation, all right? Because I just want to, I'm kind of mattifying things. Some days I can get away with just putting setting powder, but if I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, especially I'm going to work all day, I will put a very light dusting of powder all over, and especially this time of year because it's so humid. Now I find I can wear in these new shades, I can wear crepe or I can wear poplin. Crepe is going to be your cool color. Poplin is gonna be your warm, so go figure. I don't know, it's like a learning curve. This is the perfect month though, guys, if you want to try and we're not exactly sure on your color, because like I said, I ordered Jacquard, I guess is how you say it, and it totally is too dark for me, and actually Camelot is too dark for me, but that's okay because you know why? Younique sent me the free ones. I got to keep those, so I got to try those in case I have customers that are that dark and need those colors. I will have those on hand for them to try. Okay, so you can see the difference. No powder, powder. Okay, see how it's mattifying my skin? This stuff has, I don't even know what you call it. It's a super fancy word, and I'm totally sure. So it kind of helps give you that like Photoshop look. So it kind of helps blur your imperfections, blur your pores so they're not noticeable. But like I said, you can apply this, and what's awesome about it is it's so buildable that if you wanted to wear it by itself, you can just build up the coverage, but I just wanted a light dusting on top of my foundation. I didn't want it super duper thick. Now, let's go ahead and apply our concealer. So I'm gonna use the Scarlet Concealer, which is the lightest concealer we have. I find that you can still use concealer over powder. Sometimes it can be harder to blend. But most of the time you do not put a liquid over the powder because then it's harder to blend and mix it in. All right, I like to heat up our concealer as well. because it makes it easier to blend it in. And a little bit, seriously, goes a long way. And I'm just going to use this same brush to just kind of buff out the corners. And this is going to be our highlighter. Now, I wonder, and I'm sure I could probably use Jacquard as almost a contour. Like, seriously. So, I mean, maybe all is not a loss. Just blending in my concealer. Let's see. Kind of went a little zealous over here with my, let me try that. Let me get the Jacquard. Let me see what it looks like as a, I'm just curious to see what this is going to look like as a contour. It's not super dark. It's not a super dark color, but when I put it on, it's dark. Hello. Maybe all is not lost. Look at that. That's a good contour. I can imagine if I got the shade darker. What? Hello. Blend on that neck, kind of get rid of that double chin there. I'm gonna put a little bit up here. So, yay, look at that. Order the color too dark and then you get another one and you can use it as a contouring. But I will tell you, all these new colors are very warm. They definitely will kind of add, like I want to say they have like a pink undertone to them for sure, you know. But yeah, love that. See, didn't even think about doing that. The other thing I like to do, and you can do, is take Scarlet. I like Scarlet pressed powder. So if it's super duper hot, you can always, and you have more, I forgot what day it was. I want to say it was Saturday at baseball. Y'all, I forgot my concealer and I had the hardest time. For some reason, my bags under my eyes were super bad. And I was like, just packed on the Scarlet pressed powder. It kind of just helped that roll right away. Okay, now we got our contour on with Jacquard. So I'm super happy. Like seriously, I might have to go and buy the next shade up. And then you have like a perfect, I mean, I could just even use that for a light contour. How awesome is that? All right, setting powder. So this is like a absolute necessity. It is, I'm at the end, I need to pop the top off. This is it is a translucent color. So anybody and everybody wears the same shade. And this is super important to help keep everything in place. You can, if you have dry skin, what I would say is you only really need to apply it in wherever you put concealer. And in the humidity and the heat, it's going to keep it set there and it is not going to run. I am telling you guys, I was out with baseball this weekend and I still had makeup left on my face by the end of the day. I was super happy about it. Didn't have any much on my nose, but that's just what happens with me because of my glasses. I either had sunglasses on or my eyeglasses. Most of the time it was sunglasses. And it freaking lasted. It is perfect. You gotta have it. You gotta have that setting powder. It just helps things stay in place, okay? Let me show y'all. Got like a regular lipstick that's dark. Those don't. So let's go and review everything. So we still have 2 color shades of this left, okay, of the Luminizer. You can totally mix that with your liquid foundation. We got 2 shades of those left. They're half off just till the end of the month. We still have free shipping on the Presenters Kit and on every order. How long that's gonna last, no idea. We have the Touch Trio, which is, you can choose between the primer and the concealer. Then you can choose between liquid foundation, old pressed powder, new pressed powder, or loose powder. Whatever your need is, let me know and I'll help hook you up and let you know what to pick. I'm like so happy, y'all. Can I just say that I like Jacquard for my contour because I was so mad that I wasn't able to use it for anything. And then step 3 is you can choose setting powder, puff brush, liquid foundation brush, or setting spray, which I didn't even bring over here. So definitely setting powder. A lot of people I've been telling, it almost pays, seriously, to purchase 2 Touch Trios, just so you have everything you can possibly want. You can purchase one and get the primer, liquid foundation, and then your brush. And you can purchase the second one, get your concealer, get you either a looser pressed powder, whatever you prefer, then get you your setting powder or setting spray. If you have dry skin, I would probably go with setting spray, but if you live down here, go get the setting powder. And then that way you're like all taken care of, and everything is, you have 2 of them for everything you need. I need to like let you know how much money you would save by doing that. I should totally know. Look, I'm gonna even put blush on to finish before I go outside and finish weed eating. Gotta finish weed eating. Let's blush this out. Y'all, I am so like freaking happy right now. It's like, yay. All right, that is it. Like, how easy was that? Amazing, fun. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. We like seriously have like 3 days left in the month. Okay, I was gonna say 3 days, but today's like almost over, so we have 2.5 days left. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need help color matching, let me know, because any order that's placed this month and we accidentally get you the wrong color, guess what? We get to send it, you get to keep it, and then we'll send you the new color. That's not happening next month. Not happening on June 1st, unless your order was placed in May. All right, y'all have an amazing night. Thanks for joining me. Please like, please share, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.